Can you say hi? I'm walking Gabe. He's in the mud. Gabe, can you say hello? You're the most precious dog. You just gonna lay there? Huh? Okay. So we were walking and I was thinking how awesome it would be. Oh, he's dirty. If somebody wanted to bathe him. Look at you. Look at you. You're so dirty. Still let him in my bed right next to me, but I'll bathe him. But I would even if I didn't. I was wishing I was cool sculpting. I wish being cold could cool sculpt. I wrote something and put it on Facebook yesterday for everybody because I was cleaning out our attic. Well, I was watching Amanda help me clean out our attic. Thank you, Amanda. And found all this liposuction stuff, and I realized that the last time I've done liposuction, I mean, it's been a while. And because there's so few people that are really good candidates for it, because cool sculpting, when it's done well, and you have to do it with an eye for liposuction. You know, you have to look at it and contour it. You can't just stick it on or have somebody else stick it on, you know, which is why I like seeing everyone and marking them, because you want a contour associated with it. And when you do that, it is so good. And I've had a lot of people lately say, wondering how well it works and does it really work? And, you know, you hear stories about everything. I don't know why you don't hear more liposuction stories, because I can tell you the irregularities that you can get from liposuction are by far worse than anything I've ever seen with cool sculpting. But I guess because nobody wants to go say, hey, I had liposuction and I look terrible. It's easier to say I had cool sculpting because it just sounds cooler. It reminds me of, was it Legally Blonde? She was like, I had liposuction. Y'all have all heard my Suzanne Summers story. I won't tell you again. But I did publish something on cool sculpting on Facebook so y'all could watch it, read it. Because sometimes it's easier when you just see stuff in front of you. But, you know, when you've got skin and you've had babies, which by the time you're ready for liposuction, unless you're me when I was 18 or 19, you typically have had a child or done something other than worry about your belly. So it really hardly ever are there really good candidates, people that come in that have good tight skin. And even if you did, why have an incision? I mean, I am probably one in a gazillion of people that had a complication from a liposuction incision. But I did. And boy, I mean, talk about things you don't want to tell people. I have an infection from a liposuction port. Sorry, I can't go swimming. I mean, I guess I see why we don't hear more about people that have problems with it. But contour is everything, and training is everything. And complications happen with everything. I mean, in theory, whether it be Botox or filler, and the best thing you can do is seek out people that are really well trained and that really care about you and what happens with you. And don't just try to sell you something because they have it. There was somebody that recently that had Cabela under the arm, and it burns and burns and burns. Well, you know, Cabela is meant to absorb and digest fat. I have used it places other than the chin, which is what it's FDA approved for, but nowhere where there are a lot of nerves, like under the arm. That's a really bad place to put it. So, you know, you've got to look for people that have the training that you need, and that you're able to talk to afterwards, because there are lots of people with training, but maybe they don't have a cool sculpting machine, so they tell you, let's put Cabela under your arm. Bad idea. But how would you know? Because we're so trusting, especially women. I don't know why. God knows we have so many reasons not to be, but we are. And then we do it again and again. But if we didn't, I guess the population would stop, you know? There wouldn't be any humans left because we reproduce. It's kind of sad, but I think it's true. Yes, you can see Gabe. He is just a little angel. Gabe, show him tail. Wag that tail. Wag that tail. Oh, I see where Gabe's going. Watch. I'm out of breath because we ran for a minute. Well, he drugged me. Gabe, look what I see. Don't lay down. Okay. It's okay. Love that puppy. See, he used to not have to be on a leash. But this is where we met our coyote friend. And you realize how much you love your dog? Because, oh goodness, I would have died for you that day. Wow. That's my boy. Look at those hearts. Flick that dirt on your mama. Oh, you even got some on tail. That is a beautiful dog. Thanks, Joanna. Great idea right before the mud pile. Now it's time to watch him roll. I mean, it takes so little to make him happy. Doesn't it, Gabe? Say, I don't need cool sculpting. I am perfect. But I think that only goes for dogs. Maybe some cats and pigs. Definitely pigs and peacocks. I know, we're thinking about Valentine's Day. Christopher wants to do flamingos. I love flamingos. And I was almost thinking we should wait till after Valentine's Day so you don't care if you're bruised. And, I mean, what woman has ever had a good Valentine's Day? I mean, I've had a few. 2 maybe. But, I mean, it takes somebody really, you know, they can't ever do it. Well, very few can. But we can do it for ourselves. You know, I think we build it up to where we want so much. But I think we can pull it off. So y'all let me know what you think of flamingos and Valentine's Day. Gabe, you're supposed to roll for everybody. Are you gonna roll? Because I really like flamingos. Anybody have any thoughts? Because I think Valentine's Day that next week, to do a fun party would be good. Because then, you know, you're not worried about bruising or anything. Do you love, okay, good. Somebody loves flamingos with me. And Christopher sent me the cutest little image. I don't know anything about flamingos other than they're pink because of the shrimp they eat. So we could have shrimp. I wish we could turn pink. We could wear glitter. Y'all help me think of what you'd like to do. Would you like to do injectables that night? Would you like to, we could do cool sculpting. I mean, flamingos do have really, really skinny legs. And they're puffy up top. I love flamingos. So let's think about cool sculpting and flamingos. What do you think, love? Well, so y'all help me think. Give me some ideas. I love flamingos too. Let's come up with some facts about microblading. Now, Becca, let me tell you why I'm not doing that. Because it doesn't last. It takes like 4 hours. I think we'd be better off with permanent makeup. But I'm so picky. But I really may have somebody good enough. I've talked to her a few times. So y'all remind me to talk to her again because she'll come. I think she's really, I mean, her pictures are really good. The legs and puffy up top. Okay. Well, let's do a flamingo. We'll find a way to tie flamingos to cool sculpting because February is really the time to be cool sculpting. I'm about to cool sculpt away a lipo abnormality. I'll show y'all this week. But I think it's cold. I wish I was cool sculpting right now because I really am cold, but I love this dog. So we'll think on, let's see, it must be a flamingo. Let's think of a way. There's got to be something special about flamingos. There's something special about all animals. And they're perfect for Valentine's Day because they're pink. God, Christopher, he's so smart. You're so dirty. Do you want to be my pink Valentine? Huh? Oh, good afternoon, Cherry. Will y'all help? Let's think of some things. I love flamingos too. They are very regal. Kind of like Precious here. Regal. My little flamingo. So we'll think of something with clothing. We can do some great, I mean, we can combine it too, you know. I'm trying to think of what would go good with it. Really anything. I wish we could do hair. Because that would be fun. It would be really fun to get your hair color while you're sitting there with cool sculpting. Oh, I'm at, I shouldn't be here. I'm sure they'll throw me out, but I'm at a golf course. All right, Gabe, we're keeping the coyotes away. It is beautiful. I love it here. I'm sure they don't want us walking, but here we are. They're not playing golf in the cold. Anyway, I'm gonna be thinking, y'all be thinking, let's come up with something really fun that everybody will enjoy. I don't know if y'all would rather have a Tuesday or a Thursday, but let's think about that week after Valentine's so that you could ask for it for Valentine's Day. Wait, Gabe. Okay, hop. Oh, just my dirty dog. I do have a dirty dog, but I have a happy dog. About to put him in my shower. So, that'll be fun. Gabe, he is so cute. Gabe, what do you think about flamingos, Dirty? Huh? No? Oh, he's not into it. But he is happy to be walking again. We do need for all men play to golf, they should be out here. Anyway, I'm glad they're not. We don't want to get hit with a golf ball. Will y'all think about flamingos, cool sculpting, and if there's anything else you want to go with it, let me know. I will be planning it. I'll stop driving now. I will stop